All right, it is Thursday today and we're heading straight to Pyramids. Well, not straight, we still need to figure out whether we're taking a taxi, a bus, or perhaps an Uber. All right, so it's about 5-6 blocks that we have to walk to the station, and afterwards the Pyramids are 30 miles away. The only thing I regret is that we go during the day when sun is right above you. We actually didn't get to the park, to the taxi park yet, but we stopped 2 cabs and we asked for prices. First one wanted 600. How much did this one want?
Yeah, he couldn't take us because he has to pick up a passenger, but he gave me some insight. He says a taxi driver will charge between 600 and 700, but the bit of insight is that they charge about 10 pesos per kilometer.
All right, so I guess we're going with taxi.
If we're gonna take taxi, we can just hop on the next taxi.
Let's see what we're gonna do. We got into the Uber, but I think the guy is not happy with driving us there.
Ah, no, pues sí. Sí, sí, lo tengo lleno.
I think he says it's too much for him to return.
So he would want an additional that amount to return.
100?
100.
100?
Yeah.
100 on top? We give him as a tips in the app.
Oh, he wants cash.
Yeah, if you have.
Yeah. 100.
Sí?
100.
Okay.
All right, so we agreed. The price of the fare, which was 512, plus 100 bucks on top. Sí, señor, 100?
Sí, está bien.
Ah, muchas gracias. He can go to see Pyramids with us, and then at the end, he can take us.
A ver las pirámides.
Ah,
y luego
okay.
ya se regresa.
Ya regresamos con ustedes.
Sí.
Pues no estaría mal, ¿verdad? Pero luego ya el rato que yo esté allá, pues ya yo ya pierdo también.
Alright, we just drove through the little pit. Yeah, we just drove through the tunnel and it was flooded with water. So I think there was a flood recently, just like excessive precipitation, and in this part of the city it just dips. And yeah, it's kind of cool. I got scared. Alright, so we finally made it. We decided to hop out 1 kilometer before the destination so we can enjoy some view and walk through the nice forest here.
Mire, así está bien.
Ah, muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias. Adiós, señor.
Adiós, que le vaya bien.
The ride is leaving and we're in the middle of nowhere. Cornfields. Doesn't look like touristy area in here. I always check when I leave. I always like turn around. I have a habit of like checking.
Este lugar no está bonito, está hermoso.
This place is amazing. There are birds singing here, different trees growing, everything is so green. I guess nobody visits Guachimontones on Thursdays. Hopefully we'll be there by ourselves. So the usual entrance fee is 30 pesos, right? But we got in somehow for 55 for both of us, and then we figured out that when I mentioned that I'm a student but I don't have my ID with me, she still gave me a student discount. I am so trustworthy that I don't need any proof.
Distinguished by a style of ceremonial architecture manifested in series of concentric circles. Remains show ceremonial centers planned and constructed following a circular symbolism projected to allow communication with the gods.
So we just watched the video, 15 minutes, very informative. I highly suggest watching video. It gives you a little bit of insight as to where to go and what to look for. We're still here in the visitor center. It's pretty cool here with a nice view. It's a little bit of climbing up. We climbed for like 10 minutes, you know, and it's pretty hot. So it could be a little exhausting, but there's always breeze. You can take breaks. It's chill, it's cool. So this is the field where they played this weird soccer / football game where you could only hit with your hips and nothing else, right?
Yeah.
Like if you hit it with something else, you lose points to the other team. The outcome of the game could mean the difference between life and death. Pretty high stakes. All right, I remember from the video that everything was going in the circles. Like they were dancing in little circles, then they were dancing in big circles. They were moving in circles. They built things in circles, circles within circles. So I guess circles are so important to them. So this thing right here is also made from like in a shape of circle, but I have no idea what it is. It's just a bunch of trees growing around in the middle. So we'll go find out what it is. Found this little entrance into the middle of this round tree structure. I don't know how to call it. So we're about to go explore. The road is getting rockier. It's a little harder to move without looking down. I can't imagine like how much manpower it's gonna take to build all these things from rocks. Do you think they had like little machines?
No, they
like
just
cars, trucks, semi-trucks?
They just had ingenuity.
Ingenuity and power of will and a lot of fitness. All right, so we're still here on top, and I just launched the drone to get some epic footage of the main pyramid, but the guard was so quick, right on his toes, just approached us. Is like, no puede drone. If you come here, get a drone, get a Mavic Pro with a remote control that can fly at the altitude that they don't even notice.
Whoa.
Hey, hello. So I'm resting here, sitting on this rock in this little hut that was made specifically for me by Mother Nature, because this tree is just hugging this place. It's a lot of shade and weird things flying around me. So we are approaching main pyramid. We decided to leave the main pyramid for the end so we can enjoy it the most. If you come here, it feels more like hike / picnic, except there are different bugs, insects, lizards, ants that sting. I'm not sure how comfortable the picnic would be, but the hike is pretty interesting. The greenery is amazing. There are trees, there are these little pyramids, there are little structures, there is a beautiful view, a view of the lake, little mountain ledge. It's a lot of nature as well as history. So I highly suggest coming, checking this place out. Sorry there's not enough drone footage to show how it looks, but maybe I should try again right now. Alright, the exploration mission is over for today because we're tired, a little dehydrated, and this dude right here wants to go check out this restaurant because that was his entire intention of coming here, and they have jugo de naranja probably. So I was able to fly the drone, and you're gonna see the footage. Maybe you're already seeing it. Ancient people here lived in this environment with all this nature, with these lizards, with these ants, with flies and mosquitoes, and just not only this area but in general. Should we aim for living in peace with them, surrounded by nature like this, or should we just keep living in big cities and exterminating trees and just keep ourselves isolated from that? Or should we create sustainable cities where all the trees and everything will be growing along with us, and flies will be there and bugs, and we don't use pesticides, we don't exterminate them, we actually attract snakes, scorpions, and just adapt to them? So comment in a section below. So just a quick observation. The Isla Mezcala, the Mezcala Island in Chapala Lake, had all the cats there. This place has all the stray dogs. We found this mineral store that sells these little things, and we ended up buying this necklace and this necklace. So now we have some memories that we can take with us. We just stopped by this El Restaurante that had some local vibes. We hoped it would have some food, but it didn't. It only had drinks and it had some snacks. So we decided to bounce from there, right?
Right. The types of drinks that they had were ancient drinks. They were all fermented. Some of them are pulque, which makes you feel really high, but it's not alcohol, it's not anything else. It's quite unique.
Yeah, so it's too unique, it's gonna mess us up, and we still had to find our way to the city. We found out that there are no fruit trees here, at least none that we were able to find. We're heading back to town to find coconut water stands, some good food, and a ride back home. We decided to snack on these limas that are just growing everywhere. Yeah, these limas are growing everywhere. And we're like, why not just snack on them? We made it to the town and we're by the church. We're looking for some El Restaurante or something, but we so far weren't able to find anything in this little village. So let's see if we have any more luck. So I found this bad boy growing just on the corner on someone's property, but I still pulled it off the bush, and it's a little pomegranate. So let's see how it tastes. Right, that's how it looks like. It's not bad. It's the tiniest pomegranate I've ever had, but it tastes alright. I mean, we just asked the lady, and she basically said everything is closed right now. We won't be able to find the restaurant. So we were on the way back and going through the city, and all of a sudden we spot a fruit, cactus, and it's a tuna, but I never picked a tuna before. So I grab it, and it has thousands of needles in these 2 fingers, and doesn't hurt, but only hurts when you move. But I was able to pull them, most of them out already. But an advice for you: never pick tuna fruits bare hands, or have tweezers with you. It's good I had a first aid kit and tweezers. Now I'm able to pull them out, otherwise they hurt. What else? Oh, we found a bus. So we found a bus, we parked on the bus. Tickets are more expensive, they're about $115 per person. I don't know why, but we were just happy to be on the bus, heading back home. And yeah, that's the end of the vlog. I removed it. That's the end of the vlog. rush hour. We just hopped out the bus because it's taking like 2 hours and sitting in traffic. And we decided to hop out earlier instead of going all the way to the bus station. And we're just gonna take an Uber because we're gonna have to take Uber anyway. It's like 100 paces Uber from here. So we're gonna cross the street on this little skywalk. And once we're on that side, we're gonna walk maybe a mile or so and call an Uber from there because it's insane amount of traffic and people here. We're finally on top of the bridge. We're gonna cross this busy street. That's insane. Look at all this. I have never seen a crosswalk like this in my life for pedestrians. That's crazy. They built this thing probably knowing that there's gonna be a lot of human traffic. Well, human traffic doesn't sound good.
It's a negative connotation.
Yes, there's gonna be
Pedestrian traffic.
They built this knowing that there's gonna be a lot of pedestrian traffic. The 9-hour adventure is almost over. We're like 10 minutes away from the apartment. Going back, making some aguacate, aka avocado dinner with tostadas and some lentils, filling our bellies, and we call it a day because it was quite exhausting. And people do it every day. People commute in these conditions every day. A full pan of onions and avocados with the last one left over there. Jicama, cucumbers, limes, tostadas, what is it, jalapeno peppers. That was the whole dinner. I'm anticipating shower. I also ate too much of the green jalapeno peppers and my lips are on fire. But yeah, this is the end of the vlog. It was a long 9-hour adventure, a healthy dinner at home, and now ready to tune out.